hi Taurus, this is my report for you for the week of June the 12th. So we've got Venus in your sign, so it's great for love, great for money, and also Venus is your ruler, so she's very happy here. And, so it helps you sort of get in touch with yourself more and be just comfortable in your own skin. I love that term. And there's quite a bit going on around your sign at the moment. So there's three aspects with Mercury, and Mercury is in your solar second house, so this brings in communication and commerce. It also helps you get in touch with what you want for yourself. The sun is here, and this is your area of money and possessions, also self-worth. And there are two connections from this position, one from Mercury, one from the sun, opposite Saturn, okay? And Saturn is in your area of your secondary monetary area. It's also a very passionate area of your chart. So there's opposition between these two, particularly when Saturn comes into play. It's really about letting go old thoughts, limitations, and perhaps even things that you grew up with in through your childhood, that attitudes that you really are not serving you anymore, and you just don't need them now, okay? Because this can really spark some change and let you know what it is perhaps that's holding you back unnecessarily, and you want to be able to bring that to the surface and deal with it. It's great to be positive all the time, but when you've got like baggage, emotional baggage, then really you can't just gloss over it, because then you just sort of band-aid it. So you've got to allow yourself to sort of feel it, look at it, bring it up, and say, you know what, I just don't need that anymore, and get rid of it, okay? So then you sort of clear the energy, and once you do that and clear this block, then you can invite something new, better into your life, okay? And certainly right now, it's very much about your security and money. It's also very much about how you feel about that, okay? And that's where this work comes in. So I would encourage you to have a little bit of quiet time this week. It's going to be a bit difficult because there's a lot going on. There's also a square between Mercury and Neptune as well, and so that can sort of bring up some issues with friends, okay? So if there's something that's not sort of clear, or you've had maybe some inkling that something's not going right with a friend, or she's not being, or he is not being totally honest with you maybe, then that can come to the front over this time. It's likely that you'll be shown anything that's sort of hidden. And Neptune will go retrograde this week as well for about 4.5 months or so. So that gives you a chance to sort of either, rebuild it or move away. Sometimes it's not necessary to rebuild things that are not serving you anymore. You want to recognize the value that they have been, like things, people, situations, value that they have been to you in your life, but sometimes you just move on. And there certainly is, like right at the end of the week, the sun will have a sextile, so it's like an opportunity coming from Uranus, just the sign before you, and the sun in the next sign to you. So it's like the work that you can do during this week, it sort of seems to come together by the end of the week, okay? So don't worry if there seems to be a little bit of upheaval, because that's what it creates change. And as my spiritual advisor Mark John Shaw in New York used to always say, when life gets messy, that's when it's changing. And I love that saying. And so if you're in New York, you want to sort of look him up. All right, so the card that I've selected for you today is from James Van Prague's Lesson Cards, The Soul's Journey, and the card I've selected is Happiness. So here it is here. And the reason that I've selected the happiness card is that I'll read you the little affirmation on it. It's got, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Okay, so in one sense, you want to be able to clear everything, and then from that recognize that at the end of the day, at the end of the rainbow, there is happiness, and there's so much going on in your chart now to be grateful and to be happy for. Okay, so here it is here. All right, so thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous week, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.